Okay, everybody, this is Bradley Benner with Semantic Mastery. This is Masterclass Week 37, Part 2. This is us redoing it. So hopefully everybody's here. If not, you'll catch it on the replay. We got Adam and Marco with us. What's up, Adam?
Hey, how's it going, everybody?
What's up, Marco?
Hey, what's up, everyone?
All right, sorry about the confusion, guys. We had some issues with the original one, and obviously I don't want to share premium content with just anybody. You guys are paying for it, so we're going to protect it and keep it that way. So, unfortunately, is a little bit of an inconvenience. But that said, I've got a couple things I want to announce, and then we're going to get into it, and we'll stay for a couple minutes after 6 o'clock just to catch up, make up for the lost time. Number one, remember, I need to announce this every week for the next several weeks until we close this down. Masterclass is going to be ending. We're working our way towards the end of it now. Although there's so much more that I want to share with you guys, I'm going to be doing the other stuff that I want to share just inside the mastermind. That's our premium group. You guys should be aware of that. We've talked about it many times. The masterclass is only supposed to be a stepping stone to get you to that higher level training. If you've gone through the masterclass to this point, I don't care where you are in the masterclass training, even if you just joined, if you stick with it and follow along with the training, you should be making money, period. And with the various ways that we can make money using SEO, video SEO, marketing in general, that sort of thing. So it was never intended for this to be an ongoing thing. That said, we're hoping that you're going to graduate up to the mastermind where there's so much more value as well. And a lot of the additional things that I want to do are going to be taught inside of there. And we often have really high-level training in there as well. Plus, we have the discussion forum. It's a peer group. In other words, it's a bunch of other SEO professionals in there. We've got, 120 members in there currently at the moment. And a lot of people are very helpful. So it's not just learning from us, it's learning from others as well. And we learn just as much from our students as we teach, you know what I mean? So there's that. Plus, we're going to keep this hour from Masterclass because our Mastermind members also attend Masterclass. And guys, it's all inclusive. Mastermind includes all of our other training products as well. Anything over $300, you get a 30% discount on, which is it's a discount that will always be there for you. Anything under $300 you get included free as part of your membership. Okay, so that means all of our other trainings and everything, you get that as well. That said, in addition to our bi-weekly webinars, which is where we go into real heavy additional training as far as like real high-level stuff, business building training. It's not just SEO stuff. Also, we do client or student or mastermind member Q&A, where we get into a lot of in-depth. And remember, that's something that we don't really do much here in the masterclass because this wasn't intended for that. Also, we're going to be keeping this hour that we've been doing masterclass, and every other week we're going to do, on the weeks that we don't have the mastermind, we're going to do an hour of interviews with other business professionals, not just in the internet marketing industry, but just successful business owners, which I think is important because remember, we're all here to make money and to build our business. So that's going to be one of the key features. Another one we're going to do is, what was the other thing we were going to do, guys? I know we're going to do the hot seat, but there was also another. We were going to do 1 week, we were going to do the interviews, and then the other week, I'm drawing a blank at the moment.
Yeah, that's not good. I thought we were going to alternate kind of doing the hot seat and the interviews, and then there maybe was something else. We've got so much added on. We've got a lot we're adding in there. We've got this written out, so I mean, we're growing it. So
yeah, there was oh, I know what it was. I'm sorry, website audits. We were going to do website audits, so it was going to be on the weeks that we don't have the mastermind. We're going to still keep this hour from masterclass available to mastermind members, where we're going to do a website audit. So if you've got a website that you would, or it doesn't even have to be a website, it could be YouTube channel, whatever, something that you want us to take a look at and analyze, and give you advice and feedback and some pointers and on what to do, and we're going to do that. So anybody that wants to do that, that'll be available. Also the business interviews with business professionals. And I posted in the mastermind just a day ago, yesterday I guess it was, that we're going to be also doing an additional webinar. I said once a month, but because of the amount of reaction that I got from it, we might do more than we might do it twice a month, possibly. We'll talk about that. But the hot seat, and the hot seat is where you sit. If it's all voluntary, but if you want us to interview you in front of the other mastermind members via webinar, just like this. and ask you where your business is currently, where you want to take it, and we can help you to get there. Like, give us our advice as to how you can get there. Okay, so that seemed to be really popular. And lastly, the other thing that we're going to be doing is product and service reviews. That's coming too, and so we've got a specific section inside the mastermind for that, where people can submit requests for products or services or plugins, software, any training products, anything that they want to see reviewed by us. They can post it in there. We'll purchase the product. We'll go through it, and we're not going to do all of them. We're going to vote on ones that and select them. But if you have something you would like to see reviewed, you post it in there, and if we select it, we'll end up purchasing it. And going through it and doing some videos on what we think about it and whether or not you should purchase it, so that you let us do the work for you, the testing for you, in other words. Okay. So that took a few more minutes than I wanted to. You guys want to add anything to that?
No, I think that's good.
Okay. Because we got a lot coming down the line too, guys, and we really want to focus on giving more value to our mastermind members, because that's really where you should be with your business anyways, is at that point. So if you're not there yet, just follow along with what you got here, make it happen, and come join us there. Okay, there's a lot of value in there, I promise you that. So that said, let me grab the screen. We're going to go into the presentation for today, and then we'll wrap it up. All right, so this is Masterclass week 37. I know this is supposed to be the affiliate week number 4, I believe, but we're switching gears again, and I'm going to explain why. But so we're going to go do a very brief LaunchJack case study, another one, and again I'm going to explain that why. The Model Trains affiliate update. That was what we've been working on, and we're going to continue to work on that. But it's again slight detour, okay, for the next 2 weeks. The new LaunchJack project details, what's going to come for next week, and in Q&A if there's any time. Okay, so the update for the Model Trains, guys. I had a rack of my ATM sites de-indexed. Damn it. that sucks, but we were just talking about this in the Hump Day Hangout a moment ago. I never, ever count on these sites to be long-term, ever. Okay, I know there's people that have SerpSaker sites and ATM sites that have been up for years. I don't ever build my business, thinking that they're going to last. And unfortunately, I had a bunch of them de-indexed. Many of the Model Train sites did too, because I had built out, I don't know, like 8 sites I think for that, and all of them got de-indexed except for 2. And so I had to rebuild, and I've rebuilt them since. They were de-indexed last week, so I've rebuilt them. I think I've rebuilt 4 of them, so not all of them, but I rebuilt 4 of them. And I'm waiting for them to index now. Okay, like they're not fully indexed yet. So and in part, here's the thing, and this is going to change what I've said in the past about adding the sites to Google Search Console. I have always added my sites to Google Webmaster Tools, or now it's called Search Console. I've always done it, just never under the same account. Okay, like I occasionally I'll put two sites in the same Google account, but I like to spread my sites out across multiple Google accounts. That way, I don't leave, in case Google decided they wanted to, that I had a bunch of spam sites, they could come in and de-index all of them in one fell swoop if I had them all under one account, right? So I've never done that. I've always kept them fairly well separated, no more than like 2. Sometimes I broke that rule and I've gone a little bit higher. But I've always attached them to Google Webmaster Tools because of the amount of data that I can pull back. It's free, and that's how I do my keyword tracking, my rank tracking within Google Search Console for these types of sites, because it's not possible, or not feasible anyways, to use traditional rank trackers for that amount of keywords, 30,000 keywords or whatever. It's just not possible. It's not. You'd have to have an incredibly huge budget for that, and it would be stupid. So I don't do that. What I've always done was connected into the Google Search Console, as I've shown you guys in this training, and then I go take a look at the the search analytics and take a look at clicks and which pages and the impressions and all that kind of stuff, and that's how I've always done my rank tracking for this kind of thing. Now, there's a couple things that I think happened here that caused my sites to get de-indexed. Okay, number one is this training is public for the most part. I mean, it's not, what I mean is you guys are seeing this, but then also I do training for the ATM and the Lead Gadget crew, and I happen to and those are all public videos, and I happen to show my model training sites to the ATM crew for a couple weeks. Now, I don't know that that's the reason that they got de-indexed, but those are public videos. They're not protected at all. Like, essentially, they're public live on their YouTube channel, the webinars, and I showed some of those results, and because they were indexing well, I was starting to get a lot of clicks, and I was showing that to that group, and that's a possibility that that's what caused them to be de-indexed. I don't know that that's the case, but that's a possibility. Number two, I've also, what happened was, by the way, I got manual spam action notifications that they were called pure spam from Google. So like they they sent me the notification, said pure spam sites, these have been de-indexed. There's that. Also, there's another thing is that I don't know if you guys know this, but inside of WordPress there's Google font script that is automatically part of WordPress. When you upload WordPress to your server, it's just part of WordPress. It's Google font script. It's in the header of the site. And so even if you don't connect to Google Webmaster Tools, Google still sees your site, and Google still knows what's going on with your site, and they know which IP you're logging into your site with. So one of the things that I've done since this de-indexing happened, because I lost a bunch of sites, not just those. And it wasn't all under one Search Console account. That's what I'm saying. It was across multiple accounts. And so what I'm doing now is, first of all, I've rebuilt the sites. I've rebuilt several of them on new domains. I had to, right? But one of the first things I do when the site is built is I log into it, but then I immediately install a plugin called Remove Google Fonts References. Can somebody type that out on the events page for them? It's called Remove Google Fonts References. So that's like the first thing I do when I log into the sites now is after they've been built and deployed, which is what the ATN does. If you're doing SERP Shaker sites, guys, you can do this as soon as you upload WordPress. Changes to the strategy here, though, guys, because if you remember from the first one, I overdid it with the time I invested and the amount of money that I invested, and I don't think that was necessary. Although this product that we're going to promote now for Video Extreme is a much higher payout, much higher commission, it would probably be worth spending the additional money on. I'm still not going to, because I don't think it's necessary. So what I'm doing with this one is, those of you that don't know, we're doing we're going to be doing kind of a division of our company inside of Semantic Mastery, that we're going to be doing some affiliate and promotional stuff for various reasons, and we're going to be using the sub company, I guess you could call it, is called Mastery PR. Okay, for public relations or publicity, whatever. So Mastery PR is going to be like kind of a sub brand that we're going to have specific for promotions, affiliate promotions, sort of thing. So we've already got a domain for that, masterypr.com. It's not been built out. If you want to go visit it, it's just the standard WordPress installs, nothing on it. So that's going to be built out. I'm going to build that out. Remember, guys, when I did Video Traffic X, we did videotrafficxbonus.net. And that was, in hindsight, was dumb, because that site, once the launch was over, is basically worthless. And I said if I had to do it over, I would have created a branded domain that I could use to launch multiple products under. So this will be the first product that we're going to launch or promote under the Mastery PR brand. But we're going to start to build that up, and it will be an authority site over time. Okay, so that's going to be the first one. But because this is going to be a domain, it's not a churn and burn. This is going to be a site that we're going to build up, and it's, again, it will become an authority site over time. It's just going to take time. There's a few things that I'm going to omit that I did in the Video Traffic X case study. All right, so number one, content. I'm going to need some content, obviously, but I'm not going to do any SAPE links direct to the site. We might do some of what we do inside the mastermind with some slipstreams and things like that to kind of boost the power of the domain, but it's not going to be any SAPE links direct to the money site. Blog comment links, not going to do that unless they're actually manually created blog comments, not spam, not tool created, but like actually commenting on threads, places where it makes sense to, and pointing links back to the money site. So what I mean by no blog comment links is no spam links. Social signals, yes, of course. Masterclass social foundations, Marketer Center, social foundations. You guys remember that from before? That's Andrew Scherer's service, really good service. I showed you guys some results from that before and what the reports look like when I branded for Video Traffic X. In this case, we're going to brand for Mastery PR, right? So I'm going to do that anyways for the domain, but it's not necessarily going to have any effect on this other than it's just going to help the domain gain a little bit of strength. So that's going to be something we have to do anyway. So that's why I left that in the slide. Okay. So when I say ClickFunnels page, if you guys remember Video Traffic X, let's go take a look at that real quick, which, by the way, I'm still killing it in the freaking rankings for that, even though I can't make any money from it. Let's say Video Traffic X bonus.net. So what you're going to see here, guys, is this is a ClickFunnels page. Okay. And what I did was I redirected the root, the home page, or the root domain to the page, like what I showed you with Hobby Trains. Come on. What the hell's this thing doing? It's being dumb. Anyways, so this is a ClickFunnels page, and this is exactly what I'm going to do for the video extreme. I'm going to just create a ClickFunnels page, and it will be an extension of the Mastery PR domain, right? So it's just a way to do that. That way I can, because ClickFunnels just makes it so easy to make these pages, landing pages, which is really all we're looking to do, right? So anyways, just wanted to share that with you guys. All right, whoops, let's go back over here. The bonuses, what are we going to add as bonuses? Now, I know these bonuses, I didn't have to change much here. The only thing I did was I added one down here. I didn't even talk to my partners about this yet, but by the way, you guys are going to hear about this for the first time. Bonuses, YouTube Silo Academy, YouTube Mastery, and the Advanced Video Ranking Webinar. Again, these are the same 3 bonuses I use for Video Traffic X. I know that this is about a paid traffic course. However, anybody that's doing interested in YouTube paid traffic, they should also be interested in gaining SEO or organic traffic as well for their YouTube promotions, right? I mean, it's complementary. Some people aren't going to give a damn about that, and so they just might not buy through our link. But a lot of people are going to see the value in also getting the organic SEO from their YouTube marketing. So I think these are good complementary products without us having to go crazy and create something new. The other thing would be as an added value, because the amount of commission, the payout is so much higher for this, is we're going to throw in T1 or Tier 1 IFTTT video syndication network as well. Okay, because remember, the payout on this is about $150 per sale if the front end is the only thing purchased. So because of that, we can afford to throw in an IFTTT network with the purchase of it as well as an additional bonus, right? And that's, that's valuable. If you buy it retail from us, it's $62.50. So that's, a pretty significant bonus, especially if you're interested in doing gaining organic traffic from YouTube as well, and Google. You guys know that. All right. The other things that I'm going to do, I don't know that I'm going to do a Google Plus community. I don't know how well. I'd have to do more testing, and I'm not. Remember, guys, I said that I spent too much time on the previous launch, Jack. I spent about 12 hours of my own time on that, and I don't think that was necessary. And in part, that was setting up the Google Plus community, doing a bunch of Hangouts and all that kind of stuff. I don't know that I need to do that, even though it probably would be worth it because the payout's higher here. I think I'm going to streamline this process, and because of that, I think I'm going to omit this, but I left it in just in case. Okay. Organic traffic videos, of course, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do a bunch of those. Okay. I might even use Hangout Millionaire for that because I can spam some videos out there. I can do a couple like actual Hangout videos where I'm discussing the bonuses and, how I really love Justin Sardi's products. Like, I've learned so much and blah, blah, blah. And here's our awesome bonuses. And you should be considering gaining organic traffic as well, and to complement your paid traffic campaigns. And then once that video is done, I can have Hangout Millionaire spam that shit out all over the place for various keywords, right? I'll use a throwaway channel for that. So that's probably something I'm going to do instead of, like, again, with the Video Traffic X promotion, I did all of those videos manually. Like, those were live events that I did or Hangouts on air. Okay. So in this case, I'll probably just do one good video and then use something like Hangout Millionaire to spam it out to target multiple keywords. All right, press releases. Love press releases. I'm starting to use them more and more, and starting some new techniques and everything else. So I'm still going to do press releases. I don't know if I'll do 3 distributions or just 1 or 2, but I'm still going to do press releases, no question. And also video ads. There's no way I'm going to sell a video ads product without setting up some video ads. So the other thing I wanted to mention was quickly, and then we can get into a few questions if you guys want, is what we didn't do, but we already have a small list from it, was with Video Traffic X, was one of the bonuses was the advanced video ranking webinar because, okay, here's the thing. If we go back to Video Traffic X, let's see if we can just undo close tab. There we go. Just a moment. Come on. I don't know why this won't load. It's so weird. Anyways, if it loads, I'll pause it. Hey everyone, there it goes. All right. So one of the things we didn't do on this page was force an opt-in. And in part, we didn't force an opt-in because that can cause people to end up not purchasing through the link anyways, through our link anyways. So we didn't force an opt-in here, which is okay. But especially when one of the bonuses was the advanced video ranking webinar. And the only way to get access to that was to join one of our membership sites. We had a separate membership site set up for this on the Value Add-on platform, which is where all of our premium content is hosted. You guys know inside of the masterclass membership area is hosted on that same platform. So in order for somebody to get access to that, they have to submit their email, and then we can extract their emails in a CSV file, so we can actually email to them. So we have a small list of people on that already from the Video Traffic X promotion, and in this one, the Video Extreme promotion, we'll do the same thing. So that way, I don't have to force an email capture on the bridge page. Instead, when they claim their bonus, we will get their email address. Does that make sense? And I know Chris, is he on today with us?
No.
Okay. I was going to say, Chris said he might be able to work out some sort of script where we can auto collect those emails when they purchase through our affiliate link, but I don't know if we can do that yet or not. Do you know, Adam?
I don't. I just sent him something about this in the background because we got to tighten up some stuff. But yeah, we'll be finding out.
But other than that, like I said, what's cool is you know, the additional revenue sources that we can generate from this, and we haven't marketed to this list yet because it's not that big of a list, but hopefully after this next promotion, you know, we're going to add a bunch of other people in it that we already know are interested in video marketing, right? Because they purchased Video Traffic X, and then in this case, it's going to be pay-per-click training on, you know, for YouTube pay-per-click. So additional revenue sources would be to promote complementary products to those buyers, right? So like V-Roll, for example. You guys know I love V-Roll for setting up those in-stream ads. Like I love it. It just is so easy. It's so convenient. It's very efficient use of my time. They work fairly well. I know some more custom-made videos would probably work better, but for the amount of time that it saves to just use these templates, I like V-Roll. Well, we have an affiliate. You know, we're an affiliate for them as well, so we can promote V-Roll. Hey, you just purchased a YouTube pay-per-click training course. This would be a great complementary product. Here's a demonstration video of how it works and why we like it so much. Take 20 minutes to set up some content, and then we can promote that product to the people that just purchased. Highly likely that we'll get some signups from that. And V-Roll is a recurring commission. Okay. Video Powerhouse. You guys know we have Video Powerhouse, which is our video embed network. We can also target the same list with Video Powerhouse offers. Hey, by the way, did you know we have Video Powerhouse that can help you to gain massive organic traffic for your YouTube videos from both YouTube and Google because of the power of the embed network. Plus, you can also generate traffic from the sites that they're embedded on. So, you know, would you like to purchase Video Powerhouse? Here's a link, blah, blah, blah. Video production tools. There's a new one. It's semi-new. It's called Content Samurai. Yeah, by the Noble Samurai, Market Samurai software developers. It's called Content Samurai. It's a video production application. It's cloud-based. Very nice. I like it. I haven't got to build any videos from it, but the ones that I purchased it, and it's a monthly expense, but it looks really cool. The videos look great. The interface is somewhat simple to use. I'm going to test that more over the next couple weeks, but that's another thing that we just signed up as an affiliate for. So that's something that we could promote to these people. So anything like that, you guys get the point, right? All right. So that's pretty much it, guys. That's it for the next launch, Jack. Again, it launches on December 11th, which is apparently next Friday. So we're going to do this, you know, next week when we meet again next week. We'll go through all the stuff that I've got done in preparation for Friday's launch. Then the following week, we'll go over the initial stats, and then we'll close it out with going back to the model train stuff. Okay. So if you guys have questions, let's get to them.
Cool. I don't think there's anything right now, but we'll give them a minute here. I know there's probably a decent delay today because of the issues.
Okay. Let's see if there's anything in here. That's ATM crew. That's the reason. Some toolbox was doing the same thing to Andreas. He'd show a demo site, then they would report them. within a week, gone. Yeah, Clint, that's what I was worried about. And what's interesting is it's funny is, you know, I've showed various sites that I've built with the ATM in that crew in that group, and I'd see within like 3 weeks there'd be 15 other sites built after the exact same target keywords that I was building, and it's like shit. You know, I know I'm doing the training, guys, but you know, I try to make money from these sites, and so it's like if I show somebody a site that I built, and then it's like they all jump on the same keywords. Go do your own goddamn keyword research, man. Like, you know, like it just pisses me off. Why piggyback off of what I'm showing you when there's so many other keywords to target? But it is what it is, you know. Anyways, let's see. I don't know why Google Plus is having so many issues. It's probably because of all the changes.
Yeah, I would imagine so.
You know. Okay. Yeah. No questions. Well, guys,
I'm going to pop something on real quick. I can't remember. Somebody was asking me, and I feel bad if it's the wrong place, but somebody was asking us about rank tracker stuff. It's on our resources page, but in case anybody, we use Pro Rank Tracker for a lot of stuff. So I can't remember who was asking. So I meant to pop it on the Hump Day Hangout page, but if you're here, I just put the link up there if you want to check it out.
Yeah. And let me, while we got a minute, since we have a couple minutes, I'm going to log into my, you guys are just seeing my face, right? And not my screen.
Let me see. Correct.
Okay. Just want to make sure. I want to see if I still have any of these properties that I got the manual spam action notification for. I'll show them to you. Like Video Traffic X, by the way, that bonus.net, I got, damn, that sucks. It's still in my, I must have disconnected it from AdWords or Search Console. Video Traffic X bonus.net. It got a manual spam action. It was a manual penalty. It wasn't a pure spam penalty, but it was a link penalty because I hammered. I knew that was a churn and burn, so I hammered that with those PR5 safe links, as well as blog comments and everything else. And right after, I think it was probably within a week of the promotion shutting down, I got the notification that it was it got a partial, basically a penguin penalty because of an unnatural link profile. And it's because it was a brand new site, and I hammered it with a bunch of links. Hey, it worked. We made money. We ranked. And what's funny is it's still ranking. In fact, if we go back, let me go back and grab the screen again. If we go take a look at that again, I look at it occasionally just for shits and giggles. But if we go take a look at that, you'll see that it's still ranked, which is funny because it caught that unnatural link profile penalty. It shows right in Webmaster Tools. It's not connected to that my main account anymore, so I can't show it to you. But it says unnatural links right inside Search Console in the messages area. So,
real quick, we did get a question.
Okay.
Clint is asking, what really awesome, expensive, hardcore software did you use to make the event cover photo?
Oh yeah, that's in the Google Plus database. Yeah, I didn't have time since I had to switch it up real quick. Let me turn.
At least it's not the creepy one of the people drinking. That one always freaks me out. It's like a dinner party. Yeah, but then you forget about it and then you see something moving. Anyways.
Yeah. All right, so take a look, guys. Video Traffic X for the main keyword. See, look, and even though I got a penguin basically penalty notification inside of Search Console, it's still ranked for the broad keyword. It's still ranked number 5. And what's interesting is if we go target some of these other keywords, well, here, let's just use the same one. Let's say bonus. You'll see here, oops, Banus. Let's spell that correctly. Look at this. I'm number 1 for that, even though I got the penguin link penalty message, which I think is interesting. It's funny because I had a roofing client who asked to suspend SEO services for a few months. He's a roofing client. I've had him for like 3 years. And he asked me to suspend SEO services because he needed the money or something. I don't know what it was. But anyways, about 2 months after we suspended his services, or I suspended billing him, he got a manual penalty, a spam, or the same unnatural link profile message in Google Webmaster Tools because my account is also attached as a user to that Search Console so that I could get notifications. And and what I suspect he did was because he still hasn't resumed services with me yet, as I suspected he thought he could go somewhere cheaper and they were doing some spammy shit, and now he's got a spam action. And it's like, you know what? Serves you right, man. You stopped paying me after 3 years of doing SEO, and he's always done really, really well. And within 2 or 3 months of him stopping to pay me, he got a natural links profile notification. So I thought that was kind of like just desserts, if you know what I mean. All right, let's look at a couple more, and then if there are any other questions. No other questions?
Oh, sorry, I was looking. Let's see. What's your suggestion as alternative to Google Webmaster?
None. I don't have any.
Renamed. Oh, sorry. What? Okay. No. So sorry. Kevin's asking about Search Console, an alternative to that for rank tracking for big sites. I mean, for me, it'd just be I'd use a proxy. Get a VPS and go buy something that uses proxies and do it that way. Because if you're paying for a service, that's going to be expensive as hell.
Still not feasible. Still not feasible for those kind of sites. If you're only tracking, a couple hundred keywords, maybe. But when you're talking about thousands of keywords, it's just not feasible.
It depends. I mean, it depends how quickly you update. Like if you're checking every single day, then yeah, that's going to be insane. But if you kind of crawl through them and do them like on a weekly basis, you could do it. And again, it's just money. What do you want? Do you want it fast or expensive? You're going to pay if you want quickly updated things. So
well, and that's why, I mean, like I said, guys, I wouldn't spend the resources on these, and instead I'm going to, like I mentioned, I'll create one test site that will be connected through a persona to Search Console that I'll use to track to see how well the site performs. If it performs well, then I'll duplicate that site across multiple domains several times. And then I'll just expect that a good percentage of those additional sites will perform similarly. So that's the only thing I can do until I figure something. Now, again, over the course of the next several weeks, I'm sure I'll work on, I'll figure out what's working and what's not. I might even be able to figure out what's caused the de-indexing. But right now, that's my initial response, is to eliminate any sort of access to Google, including the Google fonts references, and then not connecting the Search Console. So,
and real quick, we got Gary said you should 301 the old Video Traffic X affiliate site to the relevant page on the new SM affiliate website.
I thought about doing that. The only thing I'm worried about is because I do have the unnatural links profile message for that site. I just don't want to. I could do a double 301 redirect. I know that, and I still may do that so that I can push some of that juice over to the new page, at least temporarily. But I don't want guys. Remember, the new page is going to be on our own branded domain now for that new division of our company, and I do not want to do anything that's going to jeopardize that. Treat that very well with kid gloves, so to speak. So. And
then one last one. Wayne was asking, why do you think you didn't have the success with Video Traffic X that you thought you would?
Well, no, we had good success. I just overdid it. Like we had really, I mean, we did what we made the leaderboard, and we did strictly SEO. I think I had, I don't know, 1 or 2 ads running in YouTube that really there wasn't a lot of search traffic for that. So we didn't really do well for that for YouTube ads, but for pure SEO standpoint, we did well. We made money. I spent too much time on it. I spent about 12 hours of time and about $500 in cash on that, and we made money. And we're still making money every month because of the recurring charges. It's not much, but we got, I think we've made at least 16, maybe 16, $1,800 on that promotion.
Yeah, and I'd have to look it up, and then a couple hundred of recurring.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. We made money on it. I just overdid it. I could have probably spent about 4 hours on it, about a third of the time, and probably only about $200. And still got the same results or similar results. And then, and the other thing was, like I said, I shouldn't have put it on a freaking stupid domain like this. I should have put it on something that I could build out to do other promotions with, which we're going to do now going forward. But anyways, Video Traffic X review still ranked here for this as well. We got video here. Check this out. We're still got some of my Google Drive stuff from the RYS Academy training that we did. So got that. This is my Facebook page. Check this out, guys, because like I said, I'm still crushing it for this, even though it can't take any sales right now. They'll reopen it though, and they should be cookie to anybody that opted in. Take a look at Video Traffic X discount. PDF, mine. Facebook page. That's not mine, but this is my video, and then here's the actual website .net down there. Last one, we got a couple more we'll look at. Look at demo, video. We got Google Drive. This is the LinkedIn post that I did. And then we also got this one is one of my video syndication sites from Video Powerhouse, right? So that's that. And then let's take a look at two more real quick. Andy Fletcher, right? That was one of the developers, him and Walt Bayless. Andy Fletcher, we got Google Drive, Facebook, video, YouTube playlist, and that looks like it. And then we'll do one more, which was Walt Bayless, which a lot of people do that when they're looking for internet marketing products. They also type in the developer's name. Walt Bayless, Drive folder, or that's the PDF, Facebook. And then we've got YouTube playlist. This is my page on one of my sites, and these are Meetup Italia SEO. This is one of the syndication sites from the Video Powerhouse Network. So you guys see we're still crushing it. That's why I said for this one, I'm not going to spend as much time on, because I think we can replicate results with just a fraction of the effort put in there. Because I noticed if you guys remember during this product launch, like I spent several days ahead of time getting prepared for this. And what I noticed was a whole bunch of new content popped up like 24 hours prior to the actual launch. And a lot of it pushed my stuff off the pages because I guess the freshness factor of it. And then over the course of about 2 or 3 weeks, all that other shit fell out, probably because it didn't have as much resources behind it. And all my stuff came back up. So my point is it's not worth spending all that additional time up front. Just wait till about 24 hours, get everything prepared, and just blast all that content out about 24 hours ahead of time. That's what I'm going to do with this new one. And I'll tell you, I'll share with you guys what I did and the results. So. All right. Well, we're over. Any other questions? Because if not, let's wrap it up.
Yeah, that's it. Nothing else has come in the last 6 or 7 minutes. So it looks like we're good to go.
Okay. All right, guys. Well, thanks for being here. Sorry for the hiccup earlier. We'll see you guys next week for the first, or actually we'll be prepared for the launch for next week. So hopefully I'll get a lot of that work done between now and then. And we'll see you then. Mastermind members, tomorrow we have a special guest. Brian Tucker, he's going to be on with us tomorrow. That's going to be the first of these interview series that we're going to be doing. We're going to do Q&A as well, but I think that'll be valuable, so make sure you're there. Any of you that are not in the mastermind yet, come join us. Don't be stupid. All right. See you guys later.
Have a good one.